Today is Friday, January 29th, 2016, and the title of this rant will be Donald Trump Scared to Debate Either Hillary or Bernie. Now, Donald Trump got out of the debate last night. He basically used Megyn Kelly as his excuse. That goes back to the first debate that Fox hosted. Megyn Kelly asked him a pretty tough question, and it wasn't that tough. It would be a question that he will have to answer if he is the Republican nominee, if they're in a debate with either Hillary or Bernie. He's not going to be able to get out of it. He used her as a fall person, and he called her some very nasty names. He got away with it. I don't know how he got away with it. So he's using it. He used it last night to get out of that one. And of course, he has all these, as I would like to say, trite and glib answers for everything. But at the same time, it didn't make much sense to me. So I think Lawrence O'Donnell was the one that brought that up. That, hey, if he gets out of this debate and then he becomes the Republican nominee, he won't want to debate Hillary. He won't want to debate Bernie. And there are a couple reasons for that. Is that, number one, in the debates right now, 6, 8 people, however many Republicans there are out there, he doesn't have to talk that long. And if he had to debate Bernie or Hillary, let's just say it's a 2-hour debate, he'd have to talk for an extended length of time. And then he might have to talk for several minutes at one time to express his view. He doesn't have command of the issues. He just says he's going to make America great again, and he's going to wipe ISIS off the face of the earth, and that everything's going to be great in America once he gets in. So, number one, he can't talk on the issues. And I would like to just point out another thing. What could he actually say? What has he actually said about how he is going to make the United States great again in terms of how we're going to wipe ISIS off the face of the earth? He's just basically said we're going to kill them, we're going to slaughter them all, we're going to be great. And the other thing he said that was a little interesting was something about he would get as close to like 4% growth rate for his entire administration, something like that. And of course, I believe we had some 4% growth rate in the Johnson administration. We might have had a little bit of that in the Clinton administration. Since then, 1968 to almost, 50 years to 2016, we haven't had very much of that. It's not going to be an easy thing. We are a very, very wealthy country. We're, a $17 trillion economy. It's going to be tough to make that type of growth. But the thing is, he would have to talk at length about how he would make America great again, how he would build that wall, how he would deport everyone, how it would be fair, how he would defeat ISIS, how he would do anything else. And of course, the other thing is that he really doesn't have a command of these things. He doesn't have a command of the facts. He just has a command of his glib, trite remarks. So in essence, someone like Bernie or Hillary, they would mop him up with this stuff. They have strong opinions, and they have backed it up. They have policies that they have backed up. They have a whole set of rationale as to how these types of things would work. He would just be wiped off the face of the earth on this type of stuff. So, in my humble opinion, what we have here is Trump is setting the stage not to do debates. Now remember, we had the Nixon-Kennedy debates in 60. Don't know how many we had again until, 72, 76. I know we had some with Carter and Ford. Ford had a faux pas on that I don't know if it cost him any, but he had a big faux pas on that. Of course, Reagan did really well in his because he had some very good canned lines that he was able to bring out at the right time. But again, he's going to have to talk. The big Donald, the Donald's going to have to talk about some strong issues and where he stands on them. And he really doesn't have any opinion about those types of things because he's just too busy being glib and cutting people down and talking about how great he is. That's not going to work in the general election. He knows that now, and he's setting the stage for that right now.